Question 11. Why does the law of causality not apply to the Creator? Or in other words, who created the Creator? First, the Creator is not subject to the laws of his creations. And this is evident, otherwise, we would ask who cooked the cook and who painted the painter. The Creator, by necessity, is the originator of time and space, so the laws he created do not apply to him, exalted be he. Second, everything that occurs has a cause. This is true, but the Creator is unlike anything else. Thirdly, the Creator is not contingent but eternal. So how can we ask who created him? The Creator must be eternal, necessarily existent, otherwise we would encounter the problem of an infinite regress of actors, which necessarily leads to actions not occurring. This is what we explained in detail earlier. So the Creator must necessarily be an eternal, primary existence. And it is remarkable that this question, who created the Creator, has been addressed by the famous atheist Richard Dawkins in his books many times, and it may even be one of his most important questions ever, although this is one of the most foolish questions a person can pose, says the atheist English philosopher of science, Michael Ruse. Richard Dawkins's questions made me ashamed of being an atheist, as Dawkins resembles a first-year university student who goes around joyfully shouting loudly, "Who created the Creator?" as if he had discovered a serious philosophical issue, says the famous American philosopher Alvin Plantinga, who is, by the way, the most famous contemporary American philosopher. Richard Dawkins' questions are very shallow. He is at the level of a sophomore, a beginner philosophy student. Dawkins' questions would receive a failing grade in any exam, and therefore Alistair McGrath in his book, The Dawkins Delusion, quotes one of Dawkins' atheist colleagues as saying, "Do not judge atheists based on these childish, false questions, as this is a quintessentially childish question. We would not exist to ask this question because a God with a beginning would need a creator, and this creator would need a third creator, and so on. And therefore nothing would exist because everything's existence depends on something preceding it. If everything has a beginning, then nothing would exist, neither a creator nor creations. Therefore, as Muslim scholars have stated, as I mentioned earlier, the sequence in agents leads to actions not occurring. If the Creator has a beginning, we would not exist to ask these questions, and there would be neither a creator nor a created being.